In this video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you my top 5 favorite CarPlay apps you definitely need to check out and download, and I'm going to give you 2 bonus ones which are coming soon in the near future. Starting off with ETA. Now, the thing about ETA is back when I used to work retail, I loved this app, all due to the fact that I was able to see how long it will take me to get to like a restaurant for food or something like that. So if you work in a flexible work environment where you're able to take your lunch whenever you can, I would typically launch this app and see how long it will take me to get to that location that I selected here, so I can plan my lunch breaks accordingly. In addition to that, yes, you can use it to see live traffic reports. So right now, if I would to drive from Sacramento to San Francisco, it would take me about 134 minutes because the traffic right there is heavy, a little more slow right now. On a good day, it'll be clear like it is showing right here. Now, unfortunately, this app is a one-time purchase, but it's really worth it in my opinion, all due to the fact that it doesn't bombard you with a subscription or ads like some other annoying ones. It also is fully compatible to be used on your Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch and you like to monitor your time when to leave from work or something like that, this app is an MVP for that. And you can also switch from list view to an actual map view, as well as you have a general understanding how bad is traffic, as well as any events you have. Now for number 2 is for my podcast listeners. So previously I have featured Overcast, but I got rid of it and replaced it with Pocket Cast. The reason I prefer using this one is due to the fact that I can offload these podcasts as well as offload it on my Apple Watch and my iPhone free of charge. And I like the filtering system here. The layout, the UI is much more easier to navigate than Overcast, but I also enjoy the fact that I actually will keep track of your listening history all organized right here. And if you launch the actual native app on your iPhone, it will actually tell you the amount of hours that you've been listening to your podcast. So if you're into tracking data, this is a great app just for that, and it's free to use. Now, some of my past Apple CarPlay videos, I've noticed a couple of you guys personally asked me, what's a good weather radar app? And I do have one because one was recently updated, and that is MyRadar. Here you also have access to weather forecast radar, like you can see it's raining in certain places around the US. And yeah, if you're looking for a really solid one, this is it. You can search by location, you can do by routes, you can use integrated keyboard. So I'm going to type in a location that I know right now, Tracy, California, set the destination, and right here it'll also show me if there will be any weather or any concerns. But right now, if I were to go from Sacramento to Tracy, it's completely dry, and I can just tap go, and it will keep me updated in case the weather does change. So not a bad app if you're looking for a weather app. And then if you tap on the top corner over here and you click on layers, you can search by cloud, lightning, or road weather as well as change the map type too if you want it automatic or gray for dark mode all the time. Now this next one is the ability to shop for homes from CarPlay. RocketHome is the name of this app, and it's a real estate app which allows you to see nearby listings. Just for some reason it's not loading on my side, but I do have some on favorites where I could just tap on the listings that I had. So if you're doing like an open house drive, you're shopping around, you want to have everything organized as you're driving, this is a good little co-pilot companion app for CarPlay, as I could just tap on the property right here, see the square footage, the other important information, as well as an audio tour. But over here, down here, I could tap on directions. It'll immediately start a route where it'll immediately take me to the house for an open house. So this is one of the first few real estate apps that actually made it on CarPlay, and that's RocketHome. I'm sure realtors or other people could definitely utilize this to their full potential. Log of your recently viewed properties, as well as share it with your spouse or somebody else who you may be shopping around a home for purchasing or renting. So that's Rocket Power in a nutshell. Now, if you have a subscription already with SiriusXM, I'll be happy to inform you that SiriusXM app does exist for CarPlay, and here not only can you view your most listened track, but you can have access to all of the channels available on SiriusXM, all depending on your membership, of course. But in music, you could search for genre, basically satellite radio. If you're new to SiriusXM, that's what this basically is. So instead of paying for your vehicle subscription, if you really enjoy SiriusXM, just pay the subscription with your phone and streamable devices like your iPhone, and then just download the app. And technically you have SiriusXM on your car without needing to activate it on your vehicle itself. But you have sports, podcasts, and talk. And of course, if you go into library, you can bookmark your favorite stations or browse all the channels that SiriusXM has to offer. Now this next app is unfortunately not available here in the States, but to my friends that live over in the UK, European side, even Australia, of course, everything else, definitely check out EasyPark. This app basically allows you to pay ahead for parking as well as look for parking spots. It's a free to use app that I know it's been gaining a lot of high reviews on the Apple App Store. So that's why it's on my list. A nice recommendation to my European friends if you're looking for a good CarPlay app for daily parking. Now, aside from Google Maps, if you're looking for another satellite view app, check out MapQuest, as MapQuest actually does support satellite view. The app is free to download. There's no memberships. I have this on my list due to the fact that, again, it's another app that allows us to have a satellite view of our location, but you can also save your locations. And from my experience, it's a quick to use app. Just unfortunately, you do need to use your iPhone mainly to set directions with MapQuest, and you need to go into the My Style section if you like to switch to satellite view or standard view. So if you're looking for another satellite map that's not Google Map, MapQuest is the one I recommend checking out. So we do have a Chick-fil-A app right here. That is because Chick-fil-A, hopefully by the time you're watching this video, is planning on releasing a CarPlay app, which right now is just an icon. It's still in the testing phase, it looks like. But soon you'll be able to order your Chick-fil-A meals off your CarPlay. So when you're at a red light or a parking lot or just about to take off, you can order your meals off the Chick-fil-A app using CarPlay, and by the time you arrive, it's ready for pickup. So Chick-fil-A joined the group of other apps like Panera Bread and Domino's that will actually allow you to order your food on the go. Now this next app is one I featured in the past, but the reason why I put it here is because I feel like a lot of people just need to know, and I don't really want to send you back to an older video when I still use this to this very day, and that is Brave. The beauty about this app is due to the fact that not only can you watch your favorite YouTube videos on your phone like a normal web browser, because technically this is a web browser, but if you see this little music note right here, when you click on here, you can save it. So it actually will offload the audio, which allows you to launch the Brave app on your CarPlay, go into your playlist section, and literally listen to the video here like a podcast. So it's a great way to offload videos and listen to it on your CarPlay. So the way I benefit off of this, if there's like a video that's like 30 minutes long, but it's just talkative like a podcast, I'll just offload it on the Brave app and listen to it during my drives. I'm sure you can also use like music as well that's available on YouTube. It basically allows you to save any URL audio into a playlist available for CarPlay. So definitely do check out Brave for that incredible use. There you guys have it. Those are the best apps of 2024 for Apple CarPlay. I'll be sure to include links to where you can find them in the video description down below, as well as the little segments and sections here and there, as there's timestamps in the description as well. So now if you're wondering how I was able to rearrange my apps for CarPlay, or you're curious to find out more about this Chevron app and other ones I featured last year, you can check out this video over here where I go through my favorite apps from last year, which include interesting ways to fuel up your car hands-free. And then that video over there is my tips and tricks video on how I was able to rearrange all these apps you see right here. Thank you so much for watching.